Okay, so if you've ever conducted an interview, whether it's for research, a big story, or even a job, you know the drill. You've got your list of questions, right? But what if I told you the most important question you could possibly ask isn't even on it? Today, we're going to talk about one simple, single question that can completely transform your conversations. It uncovers the stuff you didn't even know you needed to ask. It sounds simple, but trust me, the impact is huge.
So, let's set the scene. You're at the very end of an interview, and you know what? It feels like it went great. You've checked off every single one of your questions, you've got your answers, and your finger is just hovering over that stop recording button. But hang on a second. Just think about it. You've just guided this entire conversation based on your agenda, right? Your questions. So is it possible that the single most important piece of information, the one thing that person really wanted to tell you, is still sitting there completely unspoken? Are you about to accidentally leave the best insights on the table? So how do you get to that last hidden layer of insight? Well, the technique is actually surprisingly simple. You don't need any new theories or complex frameworks, just a really small but absolutely critical shift in how you wrap things up. Right before you say your final thank you, before you close that notebook or click end meeting, there is one more question you have to ask. Adding this one little line to your script makes sure the conversation doesn't just end. It actually feels complete.
And here it is. It's this simple. I'm bringing our interview to an end. What would you like to say last? See, it's not, do you have any questions for me? That kind of puts the pressure on them. This is different. This is an open, respectful invitation. You're basically handing the microphone over to them one last time, no strings attached.
And here's the really brilliant part. The power of this question is that it creates a genuine win-win. It offers some really profound benefits for the person you're talking to and for you, the interviewer. So let's break down both sides of this, starting with what it does for the participant. Okay, so first step, let's talk about the participant. For the person who just gave you their time, their energy, their stories, this question is so much more than just a formality. It's a really powerful act of respect. For starters, when you ask this question, you're restoring their agency. Think about it. They've just spent an hour answering your questions. Now they get to decide what matters most. It also gives them a sense of closure, a chance to say that one thing that was on their mind but never quite fit into any of your questions. And ultimately, it validates their role. It sends a really clear message. Your words, your perspective, that's what truly matters here.
But let's be clear, the benefits are not just for them. For you as a researcher or interviewer, this isn't just about being polite. This final, unscripted moment, this is often where you find the absolute hidden gems of the entire conversation.
What people say in these final moments can dramatically enrich your data. I mean, the most surprising, incredible insights almost always pop up when the script is gone. Asking the question also strengthens trustworthiness because you're showing that you respect their voice more than your own agenda. And this builds real rapport, making people much more willing to help you with follow-ups or maybe even collaborate on future projects. It's a huge win. So you're probably thinking, okay, I'm sold. How do I make this a non-negotiable part of my own process? Well, the good news is it's incredibly easy to put into practice. The process is super simple. First, just go through your entire list of planned questions, exactly like you always do. Then, and this is key, when you're done, don't rush to wrap up. Instead, just take a breath, a deliberate pause. And finally, you just ask that powerful, open-ended question and give them the space to really answer it. This isn't just about gathering a little more data. It's really about hearing the truth that someone carries around with them. That final word is often their most important one. It's the summary of their whole experience. It's the message they really, truly want to leave you with. So, the next time you finish an interview, just think about this. By closing the conversation purely on your own terms, what vital stories, what profound insights are you unknowingly leaving behind? Give them the final word. You might be absolutely amazed by what you hear.